Alrighty, everybody. We are back at it again with yet another tournament race. This time we are in the losers finals. We got Zopa versus Matthus here. It's a best 2 out of 3, so let's see who is going to take it. If you haven't seen a bingo match up to this point, don't worry, we'll catch you up to speed. But these players should be getting started here in just a few seconds. Yeah, good luck to both players. This is going to be fun. This is for third place. The person who loses here gets third place in the tournament, where the other person will move on to the grand finals, facing off against Diverging. Let's take a look at that board here. Blammo. And as always, the goal in these bingo matches is you want to get either a majority of these squares, so out of 25, 13 would be a majority, or you want to see a bingo line. So if you can get 5 in a row diagonally, up and down, left, right, whatever, that will lead to a win in this scenario. And they're just trying to race to see who can do that the fastest. And let's take a look at some of these goals. Kill 5 green slimes. That's pretty easy to do. Defeat creature using only spells. I'm going to star every single square that is second castle or requires some sort of second castle progress. The reason being is that I like to visualize the squares based off of how much second castle investment you need to do, because it usually just takes a while to get into the second castle and do stuff there. And it ends up having some consequences. 1 Paranthropus in both castles. That is second castle square. Defeat Sypha, Grant, Trevor without spells. Kill Gravekeeper. That's first castle. This is also first castle. Look through the telescope. First castle. Hippogriff first castle. Very first castle heavy board so far. The board is randomized every time we do this. Just FYI. Kill a Guardian with Fairy Scroll active. That's going to be a second castle square. Collect Holy Glasses from Maria. It's a first castle square, but quite slow. Life Apple location. This is the reverse demon switch. Fairy Familiar, use a non-healing item. We haven't seen this square come up super often, but, you know, it's an interesting one. Kill both Venus Weed types. That one does require second castle to get the blue Venus Weed. Spike Ball with Fairy Scroll active. All Castle 1 warps. Jewel Sword Room. 5 Cloak Knights with Fairy Scroll active. You can... It's technically easier, kind of, to do it in the second castle, but you can do it in the first castle. Collect all familiars, Gravity Boots on the Librarian, Doppelganger 40 without sub-weapons, and kill 1 Skull Lord in both castles with Fairy Scroll active. This is a very first castle heavy board, which means the possibility for this to be a fast bingo in general is going to be pretty fast. In general. We'll see. And as it stands right now, Zopa is ever so slightly in the lead, maybe like half a second, but this is still, it's like 2 seconds actually. Still anyone's game. Again, this is lockout bingo as well, for those that don't realize. The way that this works is the first person to grab a square and to acquire it and do the thing to get the square, they get to keep it, and the other person cannot grab that square. Yeah, it's a very superficial lead, because anything could happen, especially early game. Look through the telescope, I think, is the most rushable square on this board right now. So we'll see if either player tries to go for it and if the other person like snipes it. Because this will just come down to who has cleaner movement. So is that a library card? Oh, Matthus doesn't check to see if he has a library card. Zopa uses it immediately. And the equipment is good. That means look through the telescope is going to get sniped. 100%. Wow. I usually don't check my inventory right away. It's just one of those things. You know what I mean? And there's a Jewel of Open acquired for Zopa. Wow. I'm just not realizing that the gameplay needs to be a little bit moved here. There we go. Much better. Matthus now sees the library card, has a decision to make, and does opt to use the library card. About a minute slower than Zopa did. So we're going to have to wait and see. Jewel of Open was acquired for Zopa, and so is the Fairy Scroll. So that does put him in the lead, but he's taking a lot of damage from random enemies, and that's slowing him down. Matthus is actually taking a time to look through the shop as well. It looks like there's basically no overpowered items in the shop. So that gives Zopa a little bit of an advantage, more so now. So very interesting. I'm curious to see how this is going to shape up now, actually. Wow. 10k Chrysogram? I guess that does matter for sure, but it's not like the end of the world. An early library card, again, for those that are new to the bingo format, the items have been randomized, including starting items. For example, that library card was completely random. Their starting equipment, the Alucard shield, the Holy Sword, all this stuff, also randomized. But the things that stay the same between every seed is the relic locations. This is so that we can actually provide bingo squares that kind of make sense. Because if we randomize the relic locations, the bingo squares would stop making sense. Hence why it's randomized in some ways, but not randomized in others. It's like a combination of randomizer and bingo, which is really, really cool. Bingo is like a very, very old format of racing for speedrunners. So this is the first time I think SotN has ever had a bingo tournament of any kind. But SotN Bingo, in quotes, has existed for longer than I've even been speedrunning SotN. SotN Bingo was one of the first bingos ever created on Speedrun Live, Speedruns Live, that archaic old website back in the day. But yeah. Is that another? Oh, I was going to say, if that was another library card, that'd be crazy. Wow. And Zopa is probably getting, Zopa is 100% getting the first square, which is going to be look through the telescope. We're going to see that clicked here in just a second. There we go. He gets it. Oh, and we see the fish. Let's go. This is a little bit of an equalizer for Matthus, though. In fact, Matthus might be heading towards, Oh, and Zopa went the wrong way. Yeah, you can't jump from there. And now Matthus down a square, but ever so slightly in the lead going towards Coliseum. So now the question is, will Matthus be able to snipe the next square that seems rushable, which is defeat Hippogriff with Soul of Bat or Gravity Boots? That's probably it. Or maybe it could be, where is it? Spike Ball with Fairy Scroll active. That's kind of a 50-50, right? Are you going to go for Spike Ball or are you going to go for Hippogriff? Because both of those are very close to the next location they're going to, which is going to be Coliseum. Was Confession Booth also on here? Did I miss that? Oh, that one's random too. Ooh, yeah, take damage for the Confession Booth is there, and it's during this column. Oh, it's alongside this column 4. Ooh, and that one is slightly random. Oh, Matthus going out of his way to press that switch now, giving Zopa the lead. I mean, I get it. It's like an efficiency play, but this is lockout bingo. And if Matthus keeps foregoing the ability to get in the lead for these early game squares, this might cause problems later on where he's going to have to start blocking stuff to prevent bingo lines. Wow. I would say Matthus was probably the favorite going into this. So that is quite interesting. Now, here's the question. Does Zopa know that you need to reload the room? Zopa doesn't know! You need to reload the room! It's a different load zone! Oh, shit! Yeah, the area in which Maria exists is a separate room where those top load zones are completely disabled. And that's time saved for Matthus a little bit. Classic. Yeah, it's one of those weird things that very, very rarely comes up. In fact, this only came up because they library carded early. The real question, does Zopa see his cursor? Listen, that's his emotional support cursor. Let him have it, okay? His cursor on the screen is there. In fact, you can hover your cursor over his cursor, and it's like you guys are holding hands. Zopa, where go? Grabbing the warp early? Oh, no. But that's an interest. Oh, because he wants to get Blade Hammer and Gurkha? I mean, you just do this after, right? Unless he plans on going all the way to Castle Keep. Now Matthus has priority on everything that's in the Coliseum and after. Even things like the punchy what's his name? The Fistmaster. What's his name? Gravekeeper. Gravekeeper punches and kicks only is also on the board, and you can save split for that if you wanted to. Let's see where Matthus goes now. Because if Matthus gets all of these squares, if he gets damage from Confession Booth, the Spike Ball, and the Hippogriff, that's huge. They're going to be sniping each other somewhere here, I imagine. Someone's getting sniped. Matthus is going for spiked ball. That is going to give Zopa information that spike ball has been done. I think punching is slightly better for the spike ball because the spike ball, I think, has very high slash resistance. So you just want to punch it, and it's like slightly faster. This is giving Zopa a chance to catch up. In fact, Zopa probably doesn't even want to go for the spike ball at this point. Yeah, this spike ball took a while. Matthus gets it. Zopa's not going for any squares? Just going for the boss fight? What's the play here? Matthus maybe expecting he's going to get sniped on Hippogriff or the confession booth is leaving? What the fuck? He's saving. This might be a save split for reasons. Oh, maybe he forgot that to save before going to Hippogriff? What is going on? Matthus falls down, opts to not do anything. Zopa gets Form of Mist. Matthus also gets Form of Mist. Maybe Matthus was trying to trick Zopa into leaving the library or the chapel stuff. But now he's going for it because he saw that confession booth hasn't been taken yet, and this gives him pressure on column 4. Oh no, dude. Column 4 is tricky because collect holy glasses from Maria is a very slow square. But if you get all of the other squares in the column, you're essentially goading your opponent saying, you have to grab holy glasses now, or else I have the chance to win. Just kidding. They don't want to go to the confession booth, man. They're scared of purple guy. What the fuck? Dude, their gameplay is mind-boggling. They exist on a different plane of existence, man. Nobody wants to kill the Gravekeeper either. My mind is officially boggled. Matthus prepped Paranthropus. Okay. Noglamir drop. Noglamir D's nuts. I don't know. That's the best I got. Ooh, I'm stressed already, man. I'm stressed. How is this going to work out? This is Hammerblade Gurkha prepped as well for Matthus and for Zopa. They both have prepped them. What the fuck? I mean, Hippogriff is going to get got, which is, pressure on row 2 as well. With Gravekeeper still open, hold on. Zopa, if Matthus doesn't go for Gravekeepers right now, Zopa has the potential to get 3 squares on row 2. This is one of those things where, yeah, beelining to Soul of Bat feels like the right play, but it might not be. Because you're missing out on so many squares. Holy shit. If you've been hyped for these bingo matches and you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join the live streams on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz so you can watch these matches live or whatever it is that I'm doing. But yeah, this is insane, dude. This is wild. The routing differences already in such a linear seed. The early library card. Oh. Neither of them have collected Spirit Orb. They've both collected Fairy Scroll. So Spirit Orb and Merman Statue are required for that column 3 square. Column 3, row 2. Zopa's going for Gravekeepers, man. Thankfully, defeat fake heroes is in the second castle, and you can kind of like beeline it to that location, but it's like not guaranteed by any means. And there's not that much going on in the second castle, man. And that's Gravekeeper done. Dude, if I'm Matthus, I'm kind of freaking out. Matthus, I think, has to go for Spirit Orb, Fairy Scroll, Merman Statue. But is there any synergy going on in the caverns for that? Not really. Maybe Granfaloon and 5 green slimes, kind of. All Castle 1 warps a little bit. Maybe. Oh, Jewel Sword Room actually is kind of close to the merman statue, now that I'm looking at it. That's not terrible either. There's ways to make this not terrible, for sure. Collect All Familiars is on the board, and we have Fairy use a non-healing item on the board. We also have stuff that does require the what's his name? Oh, that's a lot of money. That means we saw a diamond and a turquoise. I think that's enough to get that Chrysogrim, right? They both prepped Paranthropus. Okay, okay. You might be looking at column 3 or row 4. Yeah, I could see that. Interesting stuff here. Where's Zopa going? Zopa is not beelining to Soul of Bat. Zopa is postponing Soul of Bat to get Fairy Scroll. Oh, no. He doesn't need to get Soul of Bat to get Merman Statue. That might... He can save split it too. He can grab the Spirit Orb, go to the top of... go into Caverns, save split, grab Merman Statue, reset the game, go down into the Mines, warp to Outer Wall, then grab Bat. If he makes that play, he's working on another fucking level, man. Yeah, that would force Matthus into the second castle, leaving the rest of the first castle free for Zopa. This is why early game pressure on specific lines or columns, even if you don't end up getting the bingo, is really important. If you can force your opponent into some fuck-off place in the middle of nowhere, like collect Holy Glasses from Maria, or defeat fake heroes, right? That, you know... The thing is that could backfire because we do have column 1 with kill Guardian with Fairy Scroll active and defeat heroes, but we'll see. Did Matthus end up getting a Chrysogrim? I saw him get money, but I don't think I saw him get Chrysogrim. Where's Matthus going? Oh, he's going for Spirit Orb now. He did? Okay, that's good. That's good. Dude, he's pressing the switch. Zopa's pressing the switch, chat. He's pressing the switch. What match is this? This is match 1 of Losers Finals. I should probably put that on the screen somewhere. That's a scale issue on my behalf. Hold on. We got Losers Finals. Oh no, the timer! Oops. We are what, like 19 minutes into this? There we go. Oh my god, Zopa's doing it. Zopa's fucking doing it, man. That means all this time that Matthus just spent going to Spirit Orb is nothing. It's wasted time. Granted, he has Bat, which means that he's able to pick it up relatively quickly, but still. Did Zopa go for a save split? I was too busy looking at my menu here. Oh, and there's a diamond down there. He's grabbing it now. I don't think he save split then. He needed to save split this. This is really bad. Did he get the castle entrance shortcut open for the... Yeah, where is he going to go after Merman? He needed to save split this. This still puts a ton of pressure on to Matthus, but god damn. Matthus grabbing gravity boots. Because the reason why I thought this would be a really heads-up play is because you get access to the Mines Warp very early. As well, if you do this with a save split, then you go to Mines, warp back to Outer Wall, go grab Bat, and then you go back to the Mines to do green slimes to block off column 1. Because the issue is if you force Matthus to grab this row 2 square and you don't block anything in column 1, he can just counter bingo you, right? So you need to find something to block in column 1. Also, I'm realizing Matthus didn't pick up Fairy Familiar while he was in the library. Interesting. Yeah, and now here's the issue. Matthus is making his way into the caverns. He sees that he gets sniped here. What is he going to do? He sees it. Is he going to go straight to the second castle? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no, dude. He has to? Well, that's the thing, is he doesn't realize... Maybe he should realize that Zopa didn't have enough time to get bat and do all of that, right? So he must, unless he thinks that he has a different form of flight, which is possible. Maybe he thinks that he has like mist, power of mist or something. But realistically, your opponent doesn't likely have Soul of Bat. I would have at least grabbed the Mind's Warp. But that's just me. Yeah, where's Zopa going now? Because he can't do... Jewel Sword Room. He could kill the Gurkha right now to get Blade Hammer and Gurkha. He would have to Mist Rise up there, though. He's getting owned by zombies. Wow. Matthus bought a bunch of library cards. Oh, I didn't realize there was library cards in the shop. Dude, imagine Kill Sagar and Gaibon at entrance was still a square on the board. Lamau. But it's not on this board. Matthus does have access to Gravity Boots, which is going to speed up the second castle stuff. He should be able to kill a Guardian as well. Cuba Zoe finally acquired. I don't think Cuba Zoe really ends up mattering, but... What is Zopa doing here? Is he going to Mistrise to grab Skill of Wolf? He's just going through Alchemy Lab. Zopa's plan was so 5-head, but now I'm starting to think that not save splitting here. Yeah, he's just going through Alchemy Lab the normal way, which is pretty slow. He should have just save split for sure. Matthus can get a Gurkha in the second castle, too. That is true, yeah. That is true. That is one of those things that most people don't realize about some of the squares, is that they are both first and second castle possible. Like Blade Hammer and Gurkha, all 3 of those enemies exist in the second castle. The Cloaked Knights with 5 Cloak Knights also exist in the second castle. He's saving here. Yeah. He doesn't have time to go for Skull Lords, but Skull Lords is another thing that he could have done. I don't know if he prepped the first Skull Lord, though, actually. I didn't see. This dude is going up Chapel. Is he finally going to do Confession Booth? I wonder. Because if he does Confession Booth, he gives away his position to Matthus, which means Matthus can kind of plan out his second castle a little bit more confidently. Yeah, he's going for Confession Booth. This means Matthus can be very confident taking his time in the second castle to maybe prep some stuff. He's not going for Confession Booth! Holy shit, I lied! Is he just going to the second castle? What is he doing? What is Zopa cooking? He's in the kitchen and everything's on fire. Will it be a 5-star chef-prepared meal? Or will it just be burnt ashes? My brother in Christ? I know! He's in the chapel! I don't think he can get Power of Mist, Urdrak. Because, like... Wolf, maybe, dude, it would be so slow. Wolf Rising all the way up there, because you have to go up a certain amount and then kill the Flea Riders as they get to you, and then go up again. Oh, Leapstone, yeah, you're true. Truing, true, caught. I forgot about Leapstone, yeah. I thought, like, Leapstone was off the table for some reason. No, Matthus is fucking big time, big chilling. He could also kill creature while he's here. I honestly feel like a counter bingo is going to happen in column 1, man. I'm crazy, for sure. Not as crazy as Crazy Four Blades, obviously. But I feel like Zopa is setting himself up to get counter bingoed. I can already see it happening because he kind of forced Matthus into the second castle, which means he can just grab these two pretty easily, I want to say. Ooh, Matthus, uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not a lot of magic. Just barely enough. He never grabbed Leapstone either. He went straight here. Oh my, Matthus is going to do it. He's going to kill them. This Chrysogrim ends up being huge. Where did Zopa warp from? All of this just to go to the library? Zopa! There was a save or a warp that was so much closer. It was so much closer. You could have just went to the fucking mines, man. There's the mines. I think that also would have been all Castle 1 warps. Am I crazy? Oh, except for Castle Keep. This might be a first to 13. Maybe. It's possible. Because that's the counter bingo, or sorry, the bingo block from Matthus. Now the question is, what does he do now? He's going to library card immediately. Okay. He said, I don't care about Guardians. So what is his plan now? Because all of his bingo options are off the table. Matthus cannot bingo unless he does column 1. Every other bingo option has been blocked, except for row 1 as well, actually, now that I think about it. And row 3. Actually, and row 5. Never mind. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't understand how the bingo format works. And we're back. He's going to sell his Garnet and his Diamond. Zopa is going to get a... He's going to get some library cards. He also has access to Crystogram of his own. Ooh, Mana Prisms as well for relatively cheap. There's a Crystogram. He can only afford 1, but that's fine. You don't really need 2. Fairy card acquired. Ooh, he's going to gravity jump under the librarian's butt. This 100% tells Zopa that Matthus both has gravity boots and library cards. Like, that's a lot of info. Because he just went fake heroes instantly into use gravity boots on the librarian. The only way that's possible is with library cards. And obviously gravity boots. I'm bad at the game! Starflight, thank you for the sub. I am bad at the game. New sub notifications, everybody. Let's go. Pog Champ. As suggested by you guys. I appreciate the 20 months. I wonder when Confession Booth is going to hit. There's a non-zero chance that both players just didn't read it. Like, they just didn't have time to read. Because I will say, one of the downsides of the bingo format is you only have so much time to look at the board at the start of the match. And if you don't internalize every square on the board, you can end up, like, fucking yourself over. Right? Where you forget that, like, oh, dude, Collect All Familiars is on the board, and that has synergy with this other thing that I was already doing. Oh, I forgot. You know what I mean? Yeah, Zopa's game plan is kind of an enigma to me right now. Oh, shit. Bladehammer Gurkha is about to go down. If your plan was to do Bladehammer Gurkha, Matthus, why not just do it in the second castle? Maybe he just forgot that Gurkha's in the second castle. It is a very rare thing to come up. Most people do Bladehammer Gurkha by using this room here. There's Gurkha. There we go. Bladehammer Gurkha is acquired. Matthus is going all the way over here to refill mana. Okay. That means Matthus didn't pick up very many or any mana prisms if he's going out of his way to refill here. Yeah, it's 4-4 now. All of the advantage that Zopa had is, like, fading away. All because he just misrouted going to do the merman statue. Because you don't need merman statue for anything else. There's no, like, holy symbol on the board or anything like that. So he should have save split away the merman statue 100%. Matthus grabs Power of Wolf. So he's probably going for the Wolf Relics after this. Zopa now has Bat, and this is a real race, y'all. 4-4. It's pretty much tied up. Neither of them have the Mind's Warp. Funny enough. Oh, shit, but Matthus is about to get Jewel Sword Room right here. Blammo. Grabs the Jewel Sword square. So now it's 5-4, and just like that, Matthus is in the lead somehow. And row 4 is looking kind of tasty. Hold up. Matthus, all he needs to do, because he has the Castle Keep Warp for sure, he needs the Mind's Warp, and then he's done. And he can get all warps, and then he has the Fairy already. He needs to somehow get, like, poisoned or cursed and have one of those poison or curses. He could also die with a Life Apple. He can get stoned and have a hammer. All of those things are a thing. Zopa has Keep Warp. Matthus should have the Keep Warp, I'm pretty sure. Unless he skipped it. If Matthus skipped the Keep Warp, he doesn't have it? He skipped it? Oh, no. Okay, this is getting real sketchy real fast. Zopa is going for Wolf Relics, I think, right now. And no? He's going back to the... Because he doesn't have the Mind's Warp. He's getting the Mind's Warp from the other direction because he has the shortcut open. Zopa's about to block this possible bingo then. Holy shit. And that puts him on the offensive for column 4. And that means somebody has to take damage from the confession booth, man. It's going to happen eventually. It has to. It has to. Oh my god. Dude, bingo is so fucking good, man. Bingo is so good. Matthus still has many bingo threats, though, because row 3, row 1, and row 5 are still a possible bingo outlet for him. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Yeah, these players are definitely... Oh, shit! Matthus is... Does he have an... Okay, so he thinks that he might have a chance for row 4. But that's the thing. Zopa, where are you going? Oh, he's just resetting the room. Understood, understood, understood. Yep, there he goes. Yep. Zopa is about to get all warps first, for sure. Yeah. Row 1 would be a flex. Row 1 is very possible. Paranthropus and Creature are right next to each other. He just needs to get the slimes and the damage from the confession booth, and then he has priority on everything else. Oh, no, he doesn't, because he doesn't have the Castle Keep Warp. Yeah. Matthus is going to know he doesn't have the Castle Keep Warp in just a second here. Because he's going to use it. And we're going to see him go straight to All Rox's. Yep, Goat Head right there. So now he knows he doesn't have Castle Keep Warp. But I guess he's going to the Caverns now. But it doesn't matter. This is all Castle 1 warps. In just a second here. Yep. Blammo. Zopa grabs it. He should grab the slimes while he's here. He doesn't grab the slimes. He should have grabbed the slimes. Because, like, you need to block as many bingos as possible if you're Zopa. Is Matthus finally going to take damage from the confession booth? Where's Zopa going? Is he going to take damage from the confession booth? Is this a race to the confession booth? No fucking... What? Why do they both... They're sharing the brain cell. They're sharing the brain cell. This is why you needed to do slimes. You needed to do slimes to block this. Oh, if Matthus gets unlucky and gets like 12 million not purple guys in a row. Okay, there's purple guy, second try. He gets the square. He gets the square. Should pop up in a second now. There it is. What are you going to do now, Zopa? What are you going to do now? Silver Ring? He can go grab Silver Ring. Is he going for Holy Glasses? Oh, I think he just saw the square get marked, but Matthus is already on his way to Holy Glasses. Holy shit. Oh, perfect spell invincibility from Matthus. God damn, it's like he practiced that shit. And he has gravity boots to make the movement faster. Is this a row 1 snipe for Matthus? It's possible. He gets mist blocked. Zopa's on his way. Zopa, you have mana prisms. Remember that. Ooh, Hellfire cancel from Zopa. Nice. Oh, but he doesn't cancel in quite the right way. This is risky. Why are you attacking? No, Zopa, no. He did the hard part and messed up the easy part. When was his last save? This might be GG's. What the? And he's watching the full game over animation. Why are you watching the full game over? You have to do soft reset to skip the game over animation. Oh no. Oh no. Zopa, no. Oh no. I think he might just be. Oh no. Oh no. What is he? What's going on? He just forfeits? Brother! He just he forfeited the race. I don't, I don't blame him. That is like a huge time loss. But yeah. I don't know. This is not a thing that has happened before. GG go next. That's the thing, right? Do I just like let them know? Like, hey, Matthus, you win by default. Yeah, I'll just let them know. Yo, just popping in to say, Matthus, that Zopa did forfeit.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. You can feel free to finish, and we'll just boot up the next one.
Sorry, I didn't tell you. I think you need to finish the 13 squares, right?
You can just leave the bingo board as is. It's fine. You don't need to worry about that.
Oh, I don't need to get 13-10? Or like
I mean, if Zopa is forfeited, then you just win by default at that point, yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
We'll just save time and move on to the next one.
Makes sense. Right. I'll hit finish on the race block then.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Sorry, I thought he needed to finish first. That's why I didn't see anything.
No, it's okay. It's fine. That would be what we would do, but at this point, if you've like forfeited and you're not going to play more, we'll just move on to the next one just to save some time.
All right.
All good. I'll set up the next race now then. All right, we are back with race number 2. New seed, new board. Let's see how these players are going to play. I think Zopa had such a strong showing in race number 1, so I'm excited to see how he handles race number 2 here. We'll see how it goes. He didn't start. Did you guys hear the race bot?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I did, but something happened here. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Do you mind if we just do a quick restart since we caught it early, Matthus?
Yeah, it's better. Sorry. Now it works. For fuck's sake. Sorry.
It's all good. We'll just restart the seed. No information was gained at this point, so we'll just do a soft reset for both of you guys. All right, we fixed it. Tech issues fixed. I really didn't want the final match to be determined by a tech issue. That felt really lame to me. Matthus is a good sport as well and is willing to play it out properly. So shout outs to Matthus, because he technically could have just said, nah, I started on time. That's on you, or whatever. So great sportsmanship from both players. At the end of the day, we just want to play the video game and have fun. So good luck to both of them. I'm excited to see this next match here. Now let's take a look at that board. I will say Matthus does get a slight advantage because he had access to the board early, but, you know, Zopa hasn't opened the board yet. So, you know, maybe Matthus does get a tiny advantage that way, and it evens out. Who's to say, right? These tournaments have been a little messy on the tech side of things. There's a lot more moving parts with, like, the board and whatnot, so I understand that, like, tech issues are more likely to happen. Speaking of the board, we have creature spells only. We have Galamoth on the board as well. We have Gravekeeper again on the board. Devil Familiar, kill an imp. We have Bat Familiar, kill a bat. Very interesting row 1. Row 2, we have Holy Glasses again. We have Kill Richter. We have Ghost, kill a ghost. We have Hippogriff without Soul of Bat or Gravity Boots. We have Visit Reverse Spike Breaker Room. We have Blade Hammer and Gurkha again. 1 Paranthropus in both castles. Kill a Fire Demon as the center square. This is looking to be a second castle square board almost. All castle 1 warps. Kill 1 Skull Lord in both castles. Love to see that. All castle 2 warps as well, interestingly enough. Doppelganger 40, Medusa, Gravity Boots on the Librarian, Cave, Life Apple location, Karasamon in second castle without being defeating Karasamon boss. Collect all Vlad relics. This is a very interesting board. Wow. Spike Ball with Fairy Scroll active. Defeat CV3 heroes. Kill 1 Lion, Scarecrow, Tin Man. This is a very second castle heavy board. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 second castle squares. Very second castle heavy board, yeah. Lots of familiar killing, too. So the stuff that is first castle required does require setup, right? Like use Gravity Boots on the Librarian. That's not something you can just rush, right? Blade Hammer and Gurkha is something you can do in the second castle if you wanted to, but you still can't collect Holy Glasses from Maria in the second castle. All castle 1 warps requires you to spend a lot of time in the first castle. Like these first castle squares require quite a bit of setup, and the second castle squares themselves also require a bit of setup. Like defeat Galamoth is pretty late into the seed, all things considered, right? Devil Familiar, kill an imp. You need to get the devil card first before you can do that. Reverse Spike Breaker Room is all the way on the top, the opposite side of the second castle. Skull Lord in both castles, you can do that pretty quickly, all things considered. Medusa sub-weapons only is not necessarily difficult, but it's a little bit of setup for sure. You know? Life Apple means that you need to get the Devil Familiar as well. So, like, this is going to be a very interesting board. Collect all Vlad relics, dude. Like, that's crazy. Karasamon in second castle without defeating Karasamon boss. That means the standard way to get into the castle keep is now not available for these players. Also, starting with short sword is really proving to be quite challenging for both of these players. They're both struggling a little bit here. Already, the gameplay is looking very different from that last seed. Just having worse equipment overall. Are there enough squares for the entire board to hypothetically be second castle only? Yes. I believe there are 30-something of each castle. It's like 35 and 36 squares of each castle. Something like that. Zopa with the cursor mascot? Yeah, Zopa's cursor is very powerful. As soon as Zopa's cursor leaves the screen, that's how you know that things are not going right for him. Cutlass? Okay, at least they start with a sword. It's not an amazing one. Cuba Zoe also acquired. You might as well pick it up, yeah. Yeah, Zopa a little bit behind. Less clean movement overall by a tiny margin. And Matthus is first to enter Alchemy Lab. None of these squares seem particularly rushable. Looking at the board, it's like Hippogriff is the most rushable square so far. Gold plate acquired. Extra defense is nice. These players not necessarily at risk of dying. Zopa, on the other hand, actually is at risk of dying. Doesn't grab the gold plate either. 19 health is not a lot, Zopa. I really don't want this match to be determined by deaths. An apple found. Talwar also found. Zopa not refilling health. And also doesn't do the IQ check. Oh, just kidding. He changed his mind and is doing the IQ check. Hey, an apple a day keeps, hopefully, the deaths away. For those that are just now tuning in, this is a lockout bingo format, which means that the players will be collecting squares by doing what is required on the squares themselves. And the first person to collect that square gets to lock it out for the opponent. The opponent cannot go for that square anymore. And the win condition is either first to get a bingo line, so some sort of vertical, horizontal, or diagonal line, so 5 in a row, or the first to get a majority of the squares, so 13 out of 25. Those are the two possible win conditions. I'm hoping Zopa doesn't mess this up. Will he wait for the HP to drop? Because 22 HP is not a lot. And he's risking it. Will he stop at the save room, maybe? Doesn't stop at the save room. Like I said, 22 HP is not a lot. Zopa has to be careful here. Yep, 9 HP done. He can't take very many more hits there. Starflail dropped. Are you going to open the inventory and put on the Starflail, maybe? Sirloin? Use the Sirloin? You had the menu open. You could have just put on the Sirloin. Zopa, please do not die. Please. Oh my god, he almost dropped right on top of that Axe Lord armor. What is he doing? Oh my god, Zopa. I'm stressed. He's passed by multiple options to refill his health. And the thing is, when you have low HP, you play more safe. If you play more safe, you play slow. It's just, in my mind, it is just faster to refill your HP. Because now you can risk taking damage, which means you can play faster. Zopa, on the other hand, cannot take another hit. He cannot take another hit. Open your fucking menu and use the Sirloin. You don't have enough MP for a Soul Steal. You're level 4, brother. What are you doing? Zopa! Open the fucking menu. This is so much slower than just opening. Why? 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 I swear to God, if he hits forfeit right now, I swear to God. He didn't save either, dude. It's 8 minutes gone. For no reason, brother. No fucking reason. There is no reason in hell. You opened the menu twice. Or at least once. The Sirloin was right there. You don't even have to use the menu again to get rid of the Sirloin because you only have one. You just throw it, you eat it, and you move on. Man. Yeah. No, why no save? That I can understand maybe not opening up a save right away. Because it does take time. You're losing 10 seconds minimum on the save animation, right? But like whatever, man. I don't know. There's only so much I can take, man. There's only so much I can take. That was a throw. I don't want to be mean by any means, but that you just can't. You can't just risk it all like that, especially Fleamen, dude. Fleamen are fucking miserable. Matthus has a stopwatch here. Matthus, why are you moving? Just jump in place. I'm losing my fucking mind, man. These players are pressing so many extra buttons when they don't need... Speedrunning is not about pressing all of the buttons as fast as possible. It's about pressing the right buttons in the right order. That's it. They're pressing so many extra buttons. Zopa, you can skip it. Oh, the L2 plus select, I think. To skip the opening scroll. Oh, no. You're allowed to skip it after the first one. Man. Well. Dude, this sucks for so many reasons. Like. This sucks for so many reasons. Because this board is going to take a while. Zopa is going to have an immaculate gameplay from here on out. And Matthus will also need his controller to explode, for him to poop his pants, for his mom to ground him, for a solar ray to hit his computer and shut it down. A Windows update would have to happen. Like, we're looking in the range of like 0.0001% chance. And he gets the hamburger drop, man. Matthus gets everything, man. Oh, man. I'm calling Bill Gates right now. Mr. Gates? Hello? We need you to send an update. Jeez Louise, man. I can understand having low health at the beginning. The enemies in this game have very weird hitboxes, and if you're not very precise with your attack order and like being able to kill them in one hit, it slows you down quite a bit, and you lose a lot of health along the way. I just cannot condone not healing there. I just can't. I appreciate Zopa for trying still. He didn't forfeit again, thank God. He said, you know what, like, this is my last chance. I got to make it count. Maulblung sword acquired from Matthus. That's going to help him a lot here. He doesn't have a shield to use it with, but it's going to help him a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Matthus would need to, like, die. But, like, at this point in the game, he had armor as well. Zopa didn't pick up the gold armor, which would have helped his defense and saved him from that scenario. Matthus has armor. So, like, his likelihood of dying is very, very low. Matthus would need to go, like, early second castle, which this is a second castle board. So you would need to go early second castle without, like, a save and then die in the second castle. So that's actually pretty possible. If Matthus doesn't realize the situation that he's in, that he's like really far ahead and the only way he loses this is by throwing, he might accidentally throw. It's possible. Because now if you think about it, if Matthus dies right now, he hasn't saved yet, which means Zopa would be in the lead. And it means that the first 13 minutes of this race meant nothing. Possible. I haven't seen Matthus touch a save yet. And there's not really a reason to do any early save splits either. So Matthus might just avoid saves, might go second castle, might drop a wing smash in a key room, get imped into arrow to the face. It's possible. Grabs the stopwatch. He's going for the Paranthropus setup, right? That's on the board. I forgot what's on the board. Paranthropus is on the board, right? Yeah, Paranthropus in both castles is on the board. Why did Matthus go in there in Tetra Spirit? Does anyone know? Any knowers? Zopa has 27 HP again. 28 HP. Life max up! PogChamp! Holy shit. Wait, Zopa is evolved. His strength is really bad, though. He has to 3-hit the bloody zombies. Zopa, you have a sword as well. Like, I don't know, man. He's not going to have the Star Flail anymore, either. Oh, just kidding! He gets the Star Flail drop again! I lied. Zopa, he's playing on a ROM hack that always gives him the Star Flail, I guess. But he's not one-shotting the zombies with it, but he's... See, this is the thing I don't understand about Zopa. He finally figures it out. If you're not one-shotting the enemies, don't use your drift to then drift into those same enemies that are you can't one-shot. Like, that's how you keep taking contact damage over and over and over again. It's one of the most important core tenets of Randomizer, is knowing how many hits it takes to kill an enemy, and using that to your advantage to not just run into them. You know what I mean? You have to be aware of that stuff. Row 3 looks pretty straightforward and low risk. Well, it looks that way to us because we see that Matthus is ahead by like 10 minutes. Matthus doesn't know that Zopa's dead. Unless Zopa in the voice call in the Discord said, fuck, I just died. Damn it. And I'm behind by 10 minutes. There's no way I could catch up. If he said that out loud to Matthus and Matthus heard it, then maybe we might be looking at a different story. Theoretically, Matthus should not know what is going on. Yeah, I think these competitors, I appreciate them for joining the tournament. And there is payouts for everybody in the tournament. Just like, we only had 5 competitors total. So like, it makes sense to pay out everybody here. So ultimately, like, I appreciate everybody and they are getting paid for their time. But I really do feel like the people who prepped the most being Durdrak and Matthus, I think it shows. For sure. I was in voice chat and that's what I said. Crazy. You know, it is what it is, man. How can we know he is not hearing the stream? I mean, that would be cheating. Wait, I'll get paid? Yes, everybody gets paid. The payout structure is on the document, the tournament document. You didn't say it? Okay, gotcha. You were just memeing. Or I misread you. Bastard sword. You guys think that sword is a bastard? I do. There was a Varda for 9K. It has to be 8K because there is no equipment item that is 9K in the shop. It's not possible for it to be 9K. There's some predetermined prices for specific item types. Shop had a Varda, a library card, shield rod, and Medusa shield. Well, Maulblung is given to the players for free, so. Garnet also acquired. What shield is Matthus using? Yeah, now that there's a shop price randomizer that's finally been added, you could technically see a 9K Varda, but yeah. Alucard? Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, I was going to say, if he finds the Alucard shield, it's basically Jover, and he'll never die. Well, if Matthus drops a Wing Smash here... Nope, okay. And... Oh, he's already saved the game. Matthus has already saved the game. Zopa misses a jump. Man. Ah, dude. It's the tournament nerves, man. The tournament pressure. Honestly, I think a big part of it might have been Zopa was stressed from dying in the first seed, that he thought to himself that, like, he needed to push his skill a little bit farther than maybe he was comfortable with, and that led to another death. You have to know how to de-tilt, you know? In a tournament setting, if something goes wrong, like, that's why it's best 2 out of 3, you know? You just have to reset your mental, reset your mind, say, okay, I lost that one, but, you know, new seed, new race, new opportunities. Yeah, I think he's just playing on tilt right now. Because it's like, we've seen him perform so much better, for sure, in previous races. But it's like, yeah, like, getting hit by that Medusa head feels like he's not fully invested in it, you know? He's not locked in. Matthus, on the other hand, kind of getting bladed up. He doesn't have the... Oh, he does have Fairy Scroll. Okay. So he's going for Blade Hammer Gurkha prep right now. What else is he doing? Is he going for... He can't do Hippogriff. So Matthus not doing Hippogriff, instead to prioritize... Maybe... Oh, I think he's prepping for a bingo line, potentially. Maybe row 4? He might be, yeah, he's going for gravity boots right now. He might be prepping row 4. Because he can go grab gravity boots and then go into the mines, grab the demon card, get some stuff along the way. All Castle 2 warps is also kind of hard to snipe. Yeah, I do think tournament mentality is just something that's hard to practice. It's one of those things with experience, you get better at it for sure. When you put yourself in high stakes situations over and over again inside of the game that you play, that's how the nerves go away. It's one of those things where I was actually talking to Romscout about this when I was at Speedrun Coliseum, where he was telling me back in the day how like nervous he used to get on world record pace. And I never thought that that was something that affected him. But that's because he was talking about like way back in the day, like back 2012, 2011, stuff like that. Even early 2013. But he got rid of those nerves basically by just like powering through, like just doing more. Zopa. Dark Metamorphosis? That's not a slash type weapon. They're not going to bleed. What? I'm losing my shit. I didn't even get to finish my anecdote about Romscout. Moradin, thank you very much for the tier 3 for 34 months. Holy shit. I appreciate the support. Goddamn. That's massive support even. I think that does mean that we're at the 24-hour stream mark, right? Hold on real quick. Oh yeah, we're getting a 24-hour stream. And if you want to be here for the 24-hour stream, join the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. And if you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, like, comment, subscribe while you're down there. Let me also finish that anecdote about Romscout. But yeah, Matthus is going to die. Oh my god. Hold on. The gameplay is actually worth discussing? Potentially? The anecdote ends by saying that Romscout just put himself in world record situations enough and lost enough runs on world record pace that the nerves kind of just went away on their own. And I also have experienced that as somebody who's been speedrunning this game for like 10 years. Even in like tournament situations where I'm down a game or like it's do or die. I think that happened in one of the tournaments that I lost early. And had to face Dinner Dog. I just was like, I did like some crazy gamble and it ended up working out for me. And if that gamble didn't work out, I would have been just eliminated from the tournament because I wasn't like nervous and played safe. I played to win as opposed to not lose kind of situation. So yeah, 23 minutes in and no squares acquired. That is what I was trying to say about this board. This board feels like a very slow board in general, but I think Matthus is now going to be going towards second castle. Yeah, Matthus is going towards second castle, but he's doing it from the chapel side. Zopa, please, Zopa, please stop dying. The jizz hand is not enough. Why did he kill them? You don't even have Fairy Scroll. Killing them did nothing. What is he? He's gonna die. Zopa's gonna fucking die again, man. He's just not... Like, why are you getting this warp right now? I don't understand. Oh no, I think he's spiraling. I think he fucked up early game. He died, and now he's like, fuck, shit, fuck. Instead of like actually thinking through his game plan. Elixir? Okay. Elixir, I hardly know her. Hold on, he's learning. All Castle 1 warps. The thing is you grab that warp anyways after grabbing Mist. Just please, why? If you have the elixir, that means you have invincibility from the elixir. Oh god, Zopa. Okay, he makes it through. Oh man, I'm so scared. I just don't want him to die again, man. It's just sad watching Alucard die. Demon card on. Okay. Spike Ball with Fairy Scroll active has been acquired. Where's Matthus going with this? He's going to second castle. I think Matthus is just plainly going to second castle here. Is he going to get Silver Ring? There's no reason to, yeah. Okay. He got an item drop of some kind, but we couldn't see it because of the Fairy Scroll. Zopa definitely looks rattled. Yeah, he's been rattled. Oh, he's grabbing holy water. Okay. I was wondering what he was doing. That makes sense, because he can do the Medusa thing here. So he's also foregoing the Hippogriff square, but honestly, Matthus really doesn't need it. Zopa, please! Zopa! He opens the menu. He dodges the attack. He can't soul steal. Ah! No! Why? 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 He didn't forfeit. Did he save this time? I have no clue. I'm going to keep it honest. Surely there's a save. Surely. File select. Save? An outer wall? Dude. Dude. I don't know, man. He played so well. At the beginning of the first seed, the beginning of the first match, he played so well. I'm in shock. Genuinely. I think it just goes to show how much one mistake can, like, snowball. Like, he's tilted from the last seed, and then it snowballed into more mistakes, which snowballs into more frustration, which snowballs into more mistakes. And Matthus is taking every precaution here, grabbing Leapstone, grabbing Power of Mist. Matthus learned from the Durdrak race that Power of Mist and Leapstone can be very, very beneficial. He also already has Gravity Boots. I wonder if he's going to use the Gravity Boots on the Librarian with a save split, maybe? Because he's saving the game right now. Probably for Richter. Yeah, he's going to go kill Richter. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I wonder if Matthus is going to realize that he's not killing Richter. Maybe he doesn't want to give info? No, okay, he does want to kill Richter. I don't know what the Tetra Spirit is there for. Because Richter doesn't... Uh-oh. The Elixir. Oh, Matthus was holding up. Okay, he fills his health. Okay. The thing about Richter is you just need to hit him once. There you go. There you go. Matthus' MP is looking a little low. Hopefully he can Hellfire here to stay invincible during the Hydro Storm. Oh, yeah, Power of Mist actually will do it for you. A little laggy, but there you go. Uh-oh. There we go. Start the loop up again. And there it is. Matthus collects the kill Richter square. Yeah, Zopa is very much aware how behind he is. I think at this point he's just playing it out just to not forfeit again. Which I do respect. I do respect that. If he forfeited again, I'd be disappointed, but also I would understand. When you're theoretically 20 minutes behind your opponent, you know? Yeah. I respect just playing it out. I do. I really do think that not as much prep time went into this tournament outside of the top two, Matthus and Durdrak. So I think it just goes to show that practice pays off. or just prep time in general, whether it's like direct practice or not. But for sure. And like, I don't know, man. We had newer players in the tournament as well. I don't know Zopa's total extent with experience playing the game. I think he's relatively new. Compared to like tournament threats from previous tournaments like Durdrak and Matthus, you know what I mean? It's tough. Yeah. I think this tournament was definitely like in a tough time for a lot of people because we had other people that wanted to join as well, but like couldn't make it. So, I don't know. It is frustrating that not as many people joined up as I thought were originally interested, but I think it was just a timing thing. What up, Varric? I want to run another bingo tournament for sure. I'll hopefully revise the format a little bit. And hopefully more people will be interested next time that we've already run one. At least in my opinion, I really was hoping that this would catch on more as like a skill-based format for people. You never race the vanilla game. That's fair, Alex. Honestly, I do think that also is a downside, is that many players who are part of the randomizer community probably haven't played the vanilla game in like years at this point. Or are just not nearly as knowledgeable about it. So that kind of knowledge gap feels intimidating. Obviously, there'd be new squares for sure. It was mainly harder to get someone to practice Lockout. Yeah, Lockout is also like a different format entirely. We did all the prelims with the non-Lockout formats. Just the majority formats. I don't know. Matthus stoned. Trying to avoid getting Medusied on. Doesn't have that many hearts to his name. Has to be careful if he wants to get the square. Oh, throws another one away. I don't know if Matthus saved before attempting this. Oh, but he gets it. There he goes. Yep, Medusa sub-weapons only. Zopa is going to get a square, though. Zopa's on his way to get the Hippogriff square. You love to see it. Yeah, I think I overestimated the competitive nature of randomizer players. I think they just wanted to... I think they're more interested in participating in community events that are easy to be a part of, as opposed to community events that reward skill. And as much as that disappoints me, I think that's something I'll keep in mind in the future. Uh-oh. Matthus does not have a lot of health right now, and he's going deeper into the pit of hell. What is the plan? Oh, elixir. Yeah, you should do that. Yep. Don't run out of MP now. Don't get shot. Don't get shot! Oh, he gets shot frames after he gets the HP from the healing. Bad pentagram? I don't disagree. Just clear the screen. Yeah. Yeah, you need to refill your MP and come back if you want to use the Devil Familiar kill an imp. He's just aborting mission, leaving for Aquadon. Oh, he's resetting the room. That's very risky. Yeah, the Demon Familiar is very dumb. He ignores imps that are completely latched onto you. As you can see here. The most consistent way to get this square... Oh, he did it! Never mind. Oh, he only hit it once, though. I was going to say Power of Mist is the most consistent way to do it, but you need to not move around. You need to let the imps just like hover around you. Yeah. It's a tough call. They don't have a hitbox either. Yeah, exactly. Imps that are latched on basically don't exist as far as the game is concerned. Yo, Sirloin used by Zopa. You love to see it. About 30 minutes too late, but still, you know, I respect it. I think Matthus has plans to get all Vlad relics. Well, actually, he didn't grab the Vlad relic for... Oh, he's doing this. Okay. He's getting the Karasamon square. Oh, he misclicked the All Castle 1 warps. Matthus needs to realize that he misclicked that. He doesn't have all the time in the world to realize that he misclicked it. He has about 15 seconds left. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I see what happened. No, he's fine. No, he did. So I mistook what happened there. He clicked all Castle 1 warps to get rid of it and then re-clicked it, I think. That or I missaw what happened? Yeah. So I missaw what happened. He's fine. He didn't misclick anything. I'm looking at the log now because the bingo sheet or the bingo room has a log of what everyone's done. So he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. It just visually looked weird to me. I'm not sure if he unclicked and then re-clicked it really fast or if he just like swiped his mouse over it or something. Something weird. Something looked weird, but I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, Zopa trying to misrise up here. He's doing a decent job. The screen transition's where it gets hard. Uh-oh. Loses a lot of MP there. Yep. Oh, gets the screen transition. He just can't lose any more MP. Uh-oh. I think he doesn't know how to time it properly. This is another thing that I think scares a lot of players is that this type of tech is like really strong in bingo, knowing how to do Wolf Rising and stuff like that. Durdrak has shown that Wolf Rising can replace a lot of potential routes if you know how to do it well. And I think that has scared a lot of players, for sure. I think over the course of this tournament, what I've learned is that most players don't care about being good. They just want to have fun, and that's fair. I think bingo is fun because it rewards players that are good. And usually the more skilled player wins, or at the very least, gets to showcase their skills in a meaningful way. But that's just me. Matthus now facing off against Castlevania heroes, the fake heroes. Like, at this point, I don't know what's going on in Matthus's head. He might be aware that he's like very far ahead. He probably doesn't know how much ahead he is. He did see that the Hippogriff Square was collected without Gravity Boots or Soul of Bat. So Matthus is aware that at least when that happened, which was about 10 minutes ago, no, about 6 minutes ago. At 6 minutes ago, Zopa did not have Gravity Boots or Soul of Bat. Maybe Matthus thinks a save split went on. It's possible. We'll see, though. Where is Zopa going? You don't have Jewel of Open, brother. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ralph refuses to die. Yeah. I think at this point, he's aware. You should have a bingo match against whoever wins for fun. That was a sub goal that has been met. I will be doing a Thug Finals versus the winner of the tournament. Where is anyone going, really? Yeah, if we want to get existential about it, sure. I don't know. I guess I will be honest that I am somewhat disappointed in certain aspects of this tournament. And I'm trying to find the correct takeaways for future options for tournaments. Because usually I want to get as much of the community involved as possible when I run a tournament. But as of late, it feels like my ability to do that has been, what's the word? Diminished. Because there are more people running tournaments now, which take up a lot of time. In fact, I'm pretty sure this last year, there's only been like, what, 2 months out of the year where a tournament has not been running or something like that, maybe 3 months. So it's been a very packed schedule for certain randomizer tournaments. And it's to the point where, like, I wanted to do something different with this bingo thing because so many normal randomizer tournaments have popped up. But then, I don't know, from the players, it seems like the reaction has been pretty... Outside of the players who have participated, they've said nice things about it. The people who've been watching have said nice things about it. I'm just more concerned with, I guess, community involvement at large. Like, if I can't convince other members of the community to participate, then, like... I'm essentially just running a tournament for, 5-6 people. We want more tournaments. Yeah, but if people aren't going to participate in them, there's only so much I can do. Because putting aside a lot of time and effort and money to host these things when it doesn't reach the impact that I would like for it is one of those things. Is my internet dying? Oh, shit. Oh, and I'm back. That's the first dropped frames I've had in like 3 years. Holy shit. That was crazy. If it was a good preset. Well, that's the thing, Ren. I think this is a good preset. I think this is actually a very unique and interesting race format that wasn't given its fair chance. Is essentially what I'm getting it down to. But I also understand that isn't necessarily like a community issue, because if the community just isn't interested, I have to make a decision. You know what I mean? I also think the community doesn't do a great job of 3 years. Didn't you switch from Spectrum last year? No, I switched like 2 years ago. Was it a Twitch issue? It might have been a Twitch issue. It was Twitch? Okay. Yeah, I think it was an awkward timing for a lot of players that were interested. Because we had at least 8 people interested at one point, and then 5 of them dropped out. Or no, 3 of them dropped out. Something like that. Last minute. Zopa dies again. Poor Zopa, man. I had fun with bingo, but I'm old and like bingo. I appreciate that, Alex. I think the competitors had fun. I think Zopa is very frustrated right now, which is unfortunate, but Zopa did make it to 3rd place, so. Death counter 3? Well, 4 if we count game 1. Yeah, I mean, we're just finishing this up for formality's sake at this point. He's no shot. He's all the way... Minus 30 minutes. Dude. No other saves. Man. It's fine, though. The only problem I had with bingo is vanilla relics. Yeah, that's basically my final feelings as well, Dirjack, is I think it's a very good competitive format. It's probably the most competitive format we've ever had as a community. But ultimately, if people aren't interested, they're just not interested. That goes back to my previous point where I think most people don't care about competitive integrity. They just want to have fun. And I think the vanilla relics was a big turnoff for a lot of people. I would argue that that's probably very close-minded. And if you gave the format a try, you would realize that the vanilla formats enhance the bingo as opposed to detract from it. But also, vanilla relics are 100% required for a bingo of some kind, because as soon as you start randomizing relics as well, the routing becomes impossible. At that point, you just get rid of bingo altogether, or you make the bingo squares so incredibly simple that it's impossible to mess up, right? That there's no routing decisions at all. And that's just a limitation of the format. I think by making the format more competitive, it turned off a lot of possible competitors from joining, because they're much more interested in just the randomizer being random for the sake of being random, you know? Like, the random relic locations is the bad part of randomizer as a competitive aspect at all, you know? ADHD is a big barrier. I feel that crazy. I do. I do. Ooh, Marcel drop. That's nice. Matthus with not a lot of MP here, and he's stuck in the cursed library. One of the scarier places to be honest. Marcel should help out, though. This is a tough board, too. This is, like, such a rough board to die in when all the squares are just so time-consuming. There we go. Lion should die here soon. Matthus gets the square. Lion, Scarecrow, Tin Man. Now all he has to do is collect all the Vlad relics if he wants to bingo that way. It is possible. I wonder if Matthus is also on the projected path to collect all warps in Castle 2. I don't know if he's been going out of his way for them. I haven't been paying attention, to be honest. I imagine so. Me getting into rando runs is mostly figure out which to start with without going crazy because of the change up. Ideally, there should be a beginner preset. So. Oh, he's saving the game. Yeah, he might be going for creature, all spells, and then gravity boots on librarian and go for the diagonal. That is true. The diagonal is there. Matthus can win this in a myriad of different ways. He didn't get Medusa's relic. That is true, yeah. He did leave it. Granted, that's something he can go back for if he really wanted to, but it seems like this is the direction he's taking. He's going spells only. Yep. I respect that. Does he have an intelligence potion or something? A way to increase his intelligence? Because you don't want to use base intelligence for this square. Because the difference between doing like 6 damage per spell and like 16 damage per spell is huge. So. Sprinkle in some meme squares. I don't think the squares were the limiting factor. I do think the limiting factor was people wanted it to be more randomizer than bingo, and I wanted it to be more bingo than randomizer. You found a grammar error? Get in line. Many people have. For sure. Most definitely. Matthus might be saving the game and then going for the bingo. That's probably what he's doing, yeah. The issue with having fun squares like that is you need the game to be completely vanilla. You can't do any randomization. You can't randomize the items. You cannot randomize starting equipment or anything like that. Where is he going? He library carded. He just was trying to figure stuff out, I guess. Yeah, he must have just remembered. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. I do think I've created a very good format for competitive integrity and like to showcase skill with. I think it's like Monkey's Paw, make a more competitive format, but nobody cares. Not nobody. I should be more clear with my words. Less people are interested because it's more competitive. And that makes me a little sad, but ultimately it is what it is. But at the very least, we're going to have a fantastic grand finals. GG's. GG's, Matthus.
GG's.
Yeah, Zopa, that looked like a rough one for you. I feel bad.
And I do not want to play Symphony for 2 months after this season.
I don't blame you.
Anyways, GG Matthus, you outclassed me in every way.
Nah, GG's, dude. Well played.
Congrats on 3rd place, Zopa. I appreciate you participating in the tournament, and I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I had fun. Sorry for putting you throughout the tournament.
It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate you participating, and ultimately, I put these tournaments on so people can have fun and have new ways to play SotN. So if you had fun, that ultimately means that I did my job well.
By the way, I'm ashamed to say this, but I still have to follow you.
It's okay.
I kind of forgot to follow a long time ago and keep off putting this, so I'll go follow now. By the way, Matthus, please do win against this drag.
I'll try my best, but it's an uphill battle for sure.
I think the grand finals is going to be great regardless of what happens. These bingo matches have all been fun to watch, so I appreciate you guys being a part of it, and we'll schedule that whenever.
Just a quick comment by my part. Matthus had a lot of vision on the first match because the guy, after he saw I got the Castle 1 walk square, what he did, he go instantly to the confession booth so he could block the bingo line.
Yeah.
And what could I do after that?
Yeah, the first match was really, really tough. I don't remember being this nervous playing SotN ever. So yeah, you actually put me through.
In that first match,
misery.
in that first match, Zopa, you played very, very well. I really liked the line you were going for. I think you were playing very smart. It was just unfortunate with the silver ring spike room.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb by my part to go all win on the one single line, but yeah. To be honest, I didn't know how to play after that, because even when playing for a majority, I had a good number of squares but Matthus still had more because he prepped a lot of squares and I did none.
Yeah.
I think he had 5 or 6 by this time, and I should have known he would go and try to block the line. But anyway, GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Thanks again.
GG's, yeah.
And I'll be seeing you soon, Matthus, whenever you're able to schedule the grand finals.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to schedule it this week. And just a quick question regarding that: will there be, in the off chance that I actually beat their drag, will there be a bracket reset?
Yes.
Or is just okay?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
So Dirjak would have to lose twice.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'll try my best to schedule it this next week so we can get this over by the end of the year, hopefully.
Sounds good. Well, I'll see you around then. Thank you very much.
See ya.
Alrighty, that is losers finals done. All we have left is the grand finals. Dirjak versus Matthus is going to be that match. Stay tuned for that. We're going to be prepping that eventually.